Hey guys, it's me, Adam B, and today I am joined by my beautiful boyfriend, Dominic. This feels so weird to say, like I never imagined this day ever happening on my YouTube channel.
Crazy, yeah, my heart's pounding and beating, fluttering.
Wow, this is unbelievable. And by the way, just in case you didn't notice, we're wearing matching jumpers. I don't know if that's cringe or cute. So I asked on my Instagram you guys to ask some questions about me, about Dominic, and about us. Because I know you probably have like a lot of questions after the video that went out recently. So yeah, let's go through them. I have loads of them here. Now, one that has been asked over and over and over again: when and how did we meet? Where did we first meet? How did we first meet? When did we first meet?
And do you want me to answer or are you gonna answer?
So we met. When was our first date? This is a quiz. When was our first date?
18th of November.
Yes. We met in November.
Smashed it.
So we met in the 18th of November, which means we're going out with each other, what, 8 months? And one thing that I found really tough is that obviously I had to keep this secret whilst Dom, you were...
Well, I was openly gay and I have been for about 2 years now. I came out to my mum and dad in the first lockdown, so I moved home from uni in about Feb, March. And within a couple of months, I'd come out to my mum and dad and they were super accepting. I've got the best mum and dad in the world.
Yeah, Rachel and Pete. Shout out to Rachel and Pete.
Shout out to you two, I know they'll be watching. So yeah, I built mine up and I had my whole coming out process. It's all I ever wanted for you because it's the most liberating and freeing thing you could ever experience.
It is. That video, by the way, like I wasn't expecting as much support as I received that day. Like honestly, thank you so much.
We've had so many sleepless nights, crying. Now we're sort of experiencing the payoff, aren't we? This is now when we get to celebrate, enjoy it.
Yes, finally. I think we deserve it. So yeah, how long do we know each other? We knew, well, we didn't actually answer that question fully.
So let's go back to it. We've been going out 8 months, over 8 months. But we've probably known each other about 9 months.
Yeah. We met in Manchester on a night out one night.
Yeah.
We exchanged numbers and then we started texting for a while and then...
Well, he said he wanted to take me out to dinner and he said, do you know any nice Italians? And I said, yeah, I know the best in Manchester. And that's exactly where we ended up.
Yeah. Piccolino's.
Piccolino's.
In Manchester. Best Italian restaurant in Manchester. And that was on the 18th of November. And the rest is history. How did you tell your parents that you are gay? You know this story. Basically, Dom asked me to come back to his ends. So your mum and dad's from the Lake District and you invited me back to your mum and dad's just to see your area where you...
And when was it? Can you remember the time of year?
December. It was Christmas time. And you invited me to go ice skating and I cannot ice skate to save my life. I honestly thought you were going to dump me after seeing me ice skate.
That was shambolic. It was really bad.
It was awful.
For someone that's so good and talented at things, you are really talented and creative.
I'm not talented.
That was such a letdown. And if you remember, I turned up with my own ice skating boots.
He did. I know, he did. He turned up with his own ice skating boots. I was like, nah, this guy has set me up and this is a setup. But yeah, so he invited me ice skating and the week before that happened, I told my mum and dad, just want to let you know I'm going ice skating with someone just in case I go missing or something. Not that I think you would do anything. In
case you get kidnapped.
But just in case, I don't know, I died on the ice or something happened. And they were like, hang on, what? Is this with Blue Peter? Like, who are you ice skating with? And I said, someone. And they were like, Adam, you're not making sense. Who are you going ice skating with? They quizzed me over and over and over again. And then finally I just said, fine, yeah, I'm going ice skating with a guy. And they're like, who? And I said, called Dominic. And then they didn't believe me for a slight second. And then I showed them my phone, like the text messages that I was sending to Dom. And then they're like, oh wow. And then that night, it was just a super emotional night because obviously that was the night I came out to mum and dad. And I'll remember the date. It was the 13th of December, shortly before Christmas. And it was the best Christmas I've had. How old are you both? Well, I'm 22, you're 21. My birthday's 11th of October 1999. Yours is the 2nd of Jan 2001. I know that one.
Nailed it.
What was my birthday?
11th of October 1999.
Hey, he's got it right.
It's taken a few attempts. I get quizzed on that question every week and I always get it wrong.
Is Dom your first boyfriend? Yes. Hopefully first and last.
Yeah, I should hope so. You're not going to get better than me. And vice versa, I'll never get better than you.
Aww. Who said they liked each other first?
Definitely you.
Was it?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was me. Yeah, definitely was me. When did you realize you had feelings for each other? Honestly, probably on day one.
Yeah, so our first date when we'd been to Piccolino's, I turned up, I was wearing an all black outfit. Was I?
No, you weren't. You were wearing a white.
That's right, I was wearing a white polo shirt.
With a grey
with
sort
a
of
grey sort of jumper sort of
yeah.
wrapped around my shoulders.
Yeah.
And as a little, what would you call it? Like a little thing in case we didn't get on, in case
Yeah.
it was boring.
So this is what happened, right? He brought a chessboard with him on our first date, right? Even though we've been chatting for weeks at this point, like via text and stuff, he brought a chessboard to our first date just in case we didn't get on and just in case we got bored and things got awkward. We did end up playing chess, but for all the right reasons because we were having so much fun.
So tell him the whole thing, the whole date.
Right, so we went to Piccolino's. Actually, you know what? Let's start from the very start. Dom arrived at the restaurant first, and he was waiting at like the front
bar,
yeah, the
the
bar
front
area.
area.
And then I was running slightly late. Sorry. I was getting an Uber, and the Uber dropped me off around the corner from where the restaurant actually was. And I was looking for the sign that said Piccolino's. I was like, where is this restaurant? And Dom must have seen me like looking around, walking past. I walked past the restaurant accidentally, and you thought
You were late for a start.
yeah.
And then I thought, oh, maybe it's a bit of nerves, or maybe he's having second thoughts and he's doubting it. Waiting, you're saying, I'm on my way, the Uber's about to drop me off. So I'm looking, I can see it outside, so I'm looking out the window, and I saw someone that resembled you, so I had to do a double take just to confirm it was you. You look really good, and so I was like, oh my god, that's him. That's definitely him. He's really good looking.
He's
He's
walked
got
past
to be
the
him.
window.
And you looked in, and I thought he'd made eye contact with me, and then you walked past. So I thought he'd seen me, and then he'd walked past.
No, that's not what happened.
And so I messaged you to say, are you okay? Have you found the entrance? And you were like, oh no, I can't find the entrance. How do I get in?
Yeah.
And then I could breathe.
So we had the dinner at Piccolino's. I couldn't eat because I was so nervous. I ordered like a pizza. You ordered some like
Seafood tagliatelle.
Yeah, couldn't eat. After Piccolino's, I was like, right, the night's early. Do you wanna do something else? And then you recommended that we go to, is it?
Hang on.
What?
I wasn't forthcoming with that recommendation. You said, right, okay, well, sort of asking me like, is that it now? Do we just go home? And so I was like, well, I don't know, do you want to do something?
I know
and
you
then
were.
you said to me, you were questioning it going, I don't know, do you want to do something? And I wanted to be like, yeah, of course I do, let's do. So in the end, we decided on going to...
Point blank.
We went shooting first, didn't we?
Bar,
Yeah, it's like a
away.
virtual shooting range. So obviously they're not proper guns,
Yeah.
but it's like a laser gun, right?
Yeah.
And you stand in a booth and it's
That
like
is
a big
quite
cinema
fun.
screen.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
What
It's
was
really
it called
good
again?
fun. Point blank.
Point blank. I would
Everyone in
recommend it.
Manchester, go.
Yes. So we did point blank.
Yeah.
After we had our food, we were just like walking through the streets of Manchester, and then we sat down on this bench, and you laid out your chessboard, and we started playing chess, and it was just the best way ever to end the night.
It was just really romantic,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'd gone from the embarrassment of bringing a chessboard with me to feeling
loving it.
really judged and cringed and like, oh, what have I done?
to then like being, yes, thank God I brought it.
And I think that made an impression as well though, didn't it?
It just gave me the impression that Dom is always prepared for any sort of life experience. He's just always prepared. Do you like Heartstopper? Yes. And we actually met Kit, didn't we, at the premiere? I went up to Kit, didn't I? And I said to him, just want to say, this was before the video came out, by the way. I said, just want to say, love the show, huge inspiration. It inspired me to come to terms with my sexuality. And
I think for us watching that together, it was very raw and very close to home, wasn't it? It was very,
so relatable.
Yeah,
my
really
God, it
personal.
was so relatable. When we were watching it, we were just like, we were almost like looking at each other every like 5 minutes because what was in the series was things that sort of happened to us in a way, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Is Dom bisexual or gay?
Dom is gay.
Are you and Dom going to move in together soon?
That's a tricky one because we've sort of been living together on and off for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
So Dom you're a student, right? Dom's in university. You go to university in Manchester, right?
Yeah.
And obviously when I had Blue Peter, I was over in Manchester every week, and I tried to spend every night that I was in Manchester for Blue Peter with you, so that we always spend time together every week.
You'd fly in on a Thursday?
Yeah,
Thursday morning.
and then would
and
stay-
then Thursday was our date night.
Yeah.
And then obviously Friday you'd be filming.
But yeah, it was really tough, wasn't it? Like there was weeks where I just hated having to fly back home. It was just really emotional and just like a really tough time. And like I know we see each other every week, or we did see each other every week, but it was just the fact that you weren't going to see each other for like the next 7 days. That's what always got me. Oh, stop. Stop.
Carry on. It was our routine and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got your life and I had mine.
I can't wait to hear this one. Favorite characteristic of one another?
Well, it's definitely not you farting on me in bed.
What do you mean? You're worse than me.
Can we go back to the favourite characteristic, please? What do you like about me the most?
No, I asked you first.
What do you like about me the most?
I asked you first.
No.
Right, fine.
I like that you're big and strong. I like your accent. That's always really intrigued me.
He's a fan of Derry girls.
Oh, I love it. I feel like I'm living in an episode of Derry Girls. It's just the best thing
Mum is
ever.
Aunt Sarah.
Honest to God.
Oh, too right.
My favourite characteristic of Dom is probably, I love his laugh. His laugh is just love it. I
My
love
breath.
I love his breath. There's a story about that one. I love the way he loves. I love the way he cares. I love the way he interacts with people. I love how confident he is. I just love who he is as a person. Like, I know his struggles, I know his journey, and I just respect him and appreciate him so much for it. And he's a strong man, and he's amazing. Stop getting emotional.
I'm sorry, I need to sort myself out. Have I gone bright red? I've gone bright red.
You're fine.
Do you think we look good together? It's nice how we're little and large, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's one big thing that I forgot to mention. There is a height difference between us two, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Do you want to stand up behind the sofa and show them? Look at this.
Are we doing back to back?
My head doesn't even fit in. This is the height difference, guys. So I have to come down. Have you got a couple song? Yes.
Yeah.
And it always just brings back so many memories of, like, you know, when we first met and like just the first date and just everything like that. And it is If You Could See Yourself in My Eyes by Dermot Kennedy. Yeah, it's Dermot Kennedy.
Fred again.
But is it not Dermot Kennedy?
Dermot by Fred again. It's Dermot by Fred again, I think. God, we're saying that this is our favourite song, we don't even No, it's Dermot by Fred again.
But it is also by Dermot Kennedy.
Ah,
I was
okay.
right, see?
Okay.
See?
Okay.
I'm always wrong. Are you two soulmates?
Are we?
I would say we are. I would also even go as far to say we're empaths, like...
Oh yeah, you yawn, I yawn.
Yeah.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, well...
You've got rules, you've got so many rules.
Oh, no, I don't.
You do have rules.
We both agreed that yes, we would love to have kids, right?
I am Irish, so I am.
Is Dom Irish? No. Right, copy this, right? What's the crack? Hey, it's just I'm going up to town to have a little
Right, stop. Aye, what's the crack? Aye. Yeah, I'm just going up to the town to have a wee party.
Is that how I speak?
Aye, that's how you speak. Aye. Aye. Aye or no?
I'm gonna fly back.
No.
He's from Manchester.
Who made the first move?
What's that mean?
Who kissed first?
You did.
Is that appropriate? You liar!
You did?
You liar! I did not kiss you first.
Who made the first move?
I would never, ever in a million words.
You're like, give me a kiss.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You're such a liar.
I'm not a liar. Do you see a future with Dom? After this video, no. Why did you choose to be gay? And I am not trying to be offensive in any manner.
I don't think it is a choice.
You don't choose to be gay, it's not a choice. What are your hobbies? You own a piano, and when you can, you do like to play a few notes on the piano. He also loves reading. You like to go out on walks too, don't you?
I like socialising, I like my friends.
Yeah,
I've got a really
socialising.
tight-knit group of friends.
Yeah. What about me? What's my hobbies? Go, answer that.
You're super
Can't wait.
creative,
Okay.
so as much as YouTube is your business and your job, it's also a hobby for you. You really enjoy it.
Yeah.
You like doing kind things for people. You like shopping.
Hang on. If I have issues with shopping, then you have a chronic need to get something fixed with your shopping habits. If I like shopping, you must gag
No,
for
you
it.
do. Mr. T is a big hobby of his,
Yeah.
keeping it clean, pristine.
Love driving it as well.
Yeah, you love driving it, don't you? And it's such a nice car. It is a really nice car, isn't it? Hobbies like traveling.
Yes.
You like traveling, don't you? You're all about, even just the past couple of months, we've been to Tenerife, Barcelona, Paris, we were in LA.
Yeah, that's
London, Manchester.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. Like all the times when I was away in recent months, I've been bringing Dawn with me as well. Lovely. No, I don't want your toes. Oh my god, there's like so many questions. The most asked question is probably where and when did we meet? How much do you love each other?
This much.
Well, I have bigger arms, so I'm gonna say this much.
Does that mean you love me more?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a great question. Does Dom like plain food too, or is he normal?
I'm so normal.
You're so normal.
I'll eat anything.
I eat like a 12-year-old. Dom, you eat like a normal person.
Yeah.
Do you both like scary movies?
No.
Do we have any nicknames for each other? So you've always called me Adam or Ads, but my nickname for you, I like to call you just Dom or Dom Dom sometimes.
I like Dom Dom. I feel like if you're in trouble, it's Adam.
No, it's Adam Bales.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Do your angriest voice and say my name. Full name.
Adam.
No, say my full name.
Adam Beals.
Dom Dom. No, it just doesn't work, does it? But yeah, that's that's us, and this is our relationship. And hopefully that's answered questions about us that you wanted to know. But we are very much in love and we're very much happy, aren't we?
Don't let him fool you, we're not. We're actually not.
So yeah, that's been me, Adam B, and what are you gonna say? Are you gonna be like Dom or Dom B, or are you gonna be Dom Dom?
You choose, what am I? You choose. Should I not just be Dom or Dominic?
Let's try it. Let's see how it sounds. That's
To be
me.
fair, most of the time I'm just going to be Adam's boyfriend. But I'm getting quite used to it. I quite like that. It's got a ring to it.
But that's been me, Adam B, and
Adam's boyfriend.
over. I got to do it. Over and out.
Let you know you're mine.